Alright, hello YouTube, sorry about that. I'm showing you the closing shenanigans of that server. One of the reasons why I don't really play it much anymore. It's too easy to become infected, you know. So, look at this. I've been working on the plan for the new server. So I have it all sketched out. It seems pretty complicated, but it isn't. At least it shouldn't be. And you can ignore this for now. I don't know where to start. Let's start with tools. Alright. We got basically the wooden tools we retexture look like stone tools. It will be renamed stone, so I mean they'll be stone tools basically, and they might have enchants sometimes. But stone tools will be renamed iron. They'll mine materials like copper, etc. to use to make ammo. So you need iron tools to make ammo. It won't be too hard to get iron tools. You can also make scrap tools with copper, and iron. Very little bit of it. They're cheaper tools and mine pretty fast. They're great for getting cobble, and they give you a lot of cobble. So this is what you need to make a base. But if you do some metallurgy with copper, iron, coal, and other resources, I'm not sure what yet, you'll be able to make steel, and steel will be very good. It will get you lots of sulfur, get you lots of good ores, stuff you need to be successful. And you'll also be required to get titanium and platinum, which can be used to make the final tools, as seen here, which will give you loads. So, on that note, getting the guns. These are not the official items. Just put them there. These are some of the guns. Yes, there'll be like 39 guns. Some of them made up, some of them aren't named yet. I'm gonna change the PKM, don't worry. Some of them will change, like this one. And armors, we'll get into that later. Snipers. Alright, so here's what the nodes will be. So quartz will be used to make glass, kind of like, you know. Cobble will give you flint and gravel will give you flint and cobble. Cobble will obviously give you cobble. Platinum ore, sulfur ore, iron ore, titanium ore, copper ore. And now platinum ore will be only found in encampments. Not just any encampments, but the really big ones. And you have to go pretty deep to get it. So it'll be very difficult to get platinum. And platinum will be needed to make the final tier. You also need steel tools or titanium tools to mine platinum. Yeah. And platinum will be like the most valuable currency on there. So let's just say, let's just take any old gun. I don't know, random gun. I don't have any gun textures in on here, but let's just take. Yeah, let's just look at these real quick. Let's just say you want to make a G17, or how about a Desert Eagle? Though it may sound unrealistic, but you could probably trade a single platinum ingot to get like one of these pistols, you know. It might be like 3 or 4 really, but still. It's gonna be some pretty rare stuff. Like, you see this node here? This is one of the ones you could probably find in the guarded ones, guarded by NPCs. Very difficult to kill NPCs at that. And see, you can't just get it and go. It's right in the middle. One piece. And see, these are the rarer nodes that can spawn. These are the most common nodes. They don't have any iron or anything. These are some common nodes, rare ones. Now copper, which is going to be lapis, is a rarer material actually. because it can be used to make faster mining. So there might be one in this, I'm not sure, probably not. And also gravel. Now, flint will in part be used to make steel. I know. We're gonna X out some realism here. Like how to actually make steel. Like, let's just say this is a block of steel. Let's just say you take iron and copper. Then, I don't know. Let's just call this flint and coal. So you have all these wonderful materials go down and form steel. See? And then steel will be fairly useful. And copper and iron will make scrap tools. So, a little bit of metallurgy shouldn't be too hard for you guys to do. I think it's a cool idea. Now, the NPCs aren't bandits. They're much worse, actually. Yeah. Oh yeah, wood types. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But, NPCs, so we have these civilians, well, you know, these ones that are like civilians, that, don't wear hats, that'll have more common weapons. I haven't done any of the SMGs up here. It's just gonna be more guns up there. I'm sorry, blue. Though I'm gonna be doing gun textures, so it's gonna be my rip. But they'll have things like pistols and submachine guns. Sometimes lower and shotguns and lower league rifles. Sometimes automatics and police snipers. They won't have any light machine guns, so you don't need to worry about going, ooh, what's that noise? Turn around and you see one with a minigun. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, don't worry. But the next level, most of the NPCs that you'll see will be renters, you know, full green camo soldiers, usually having an AK-47 or a PM Makarov or sawed-off shotgun or Mossberg. Now with a lot of things, or even an RPK, Ruger 1022 or CZ, a PSG-1, you know, they'll have a variety of weapons, a very big variety, and they have very good loot, every one of them. They'll be fairly tough to take down, but they'll have pretty good loot. Like, let's just say you see one, right? Full gold, holding AK-47. You kill him, he has, I think it'll be like anywhere from 10% to a 25% chance to drop his gun. And then, no, it's a 10% chance to drop his primary weapon, 25% to drop his secondary weapon, and he'll drop ammo for both. And then he has a 50% chance to drop each piece of his armor, along with an additional item or two. So you could get, let's just say he dropped his primary, that's one item, his secondary, it's 2 items, a melee, 3 items, ammo for the guns, so we're talking 5 items, and full set armor, 9, and then another 2 items. So we're talking, at most, they can drop 11 items each.